Here are some thoughts after over a year of litigating Brigida v. Department of Transportation, a DEI air traffic control case against the Biden FAA and DOJ. The FAA pushed its radical DEI agenda for decades. It watered down the air traffic control aptitude test multiple times for the stated purpose of increasing air traffic control ATC diversity, until finally a questionable character self-assessment was worth far more than the ability to understand flight paths and intersecting angles. Under both the Obama and Biden administrations, the FAA was influenced by DEI fanatics to change its air traffic control hiring process. Rather than stick with the science, the agency used an ATC aptitude test, if it can even be called that prioritized skin color and sex over actual competence. During the Obama administration, more than 2,000 qualified and vetted men and women were lined up to become air traffic controllers. They demonstrated their competence and eagerness to protect the American skies and were just waiting on orders from the government. The order that came was to remove them from the ATC queue altogether. The reason? Obama's FAA decided they weren't racially diverse enough. The Obama administration threw out the results of an ATC aptitude test proven to select the best candidates in favor of a 10-minute self-assessment that had zero guardrails against cheating and even less to do with air traffic. Anyone who failed according to the FAA's secret scoring system was denied the job, no matter how highly they'd scored on the actual ATC aptitude test. In the name of DEI, Obama's FAA instituted an air traffic control hiring exam that awarded applicants points for being bad at science in high school, being unemployed, and having below-average communication skills. The candidates who were actually qualified to be ATCs, but were denied the chance to protect American skies because they didn't pass this sham test sued to correct the injustice, but the Biden admin championed the DEI cause in court with even greater ferocity. Back in 2013, the Obama administration promised a historic transformation of the FAA. To make our skies safer? To become more technologically advanced? To study flight patterns of the busiest airspace? Obama's promise was to make air traffic control a more diverse and inclusive workforce, and Biden doubled down on it. Talent and experience for these jobs is a long pipeline. Losing so many qualified applicants out of only 14,000 air traffic controllers and losing potentially countless applicants since has resulted in chronic staffing shortages and serious overtime. No sane American cares about ATC sex and skin color because they know it's an obsession that, as I predicted many times last year, and as recently as 2 weeks ago, would result in tragedy.